Well, I did it. I dyed my hair at home using Just for Men Easy Comb In Color. I have to say, I was a little bit nervous about doing this, but I'm really happy with the results and I think I would do it again. So today I'm excited to share the process with you and of course show you the before and after comparison. I want to thank Just for Men for sponsoring this video, supporting the channel. I'll talk a little bit more about them in a minute, but I know what you're here for, so let's go ahead and look at the before and after. So here's how my hair looked before. As you can see, I had quite a few gray hairs coming in. Like a lot of guys, my grays were mostly coming in around the temples and on the sides of my head. This is a typical pattern, and for me, it's gotten more pronounced over the past few years. And here is how my hair looks now after using Just for Men Easy Comb In Color. And I'm really curious, what do you think about the look? Go ahead and leave a comment down below to share your thoughts. Personally, I think my hair looks great. I think it shaves a few years off my appearance, but it looks really natural. Now, this process was very easy. You just twist on the comb the color in, and then wash it out. And the natural gray-free look will last up to 8 weeks until your hair grows out. So if you're interested in dyeing your hair at home, I definitely recommend Easy Comb In Color. You know, Just for Men is a household name and for good reasons. The products have been used by millions of men over the past 30 years. So they know what they're doing. They've had a lot of time to refine and perfect their products. Plus, you can get Just for Men Easy Comb In Color starting at just $9.49 at most major retailers, so you can find it near you, or you can buy it online, and of course I will link to it down below in the description. Okay, before I show you the process, let me explain why I wanted to do this in the first place. You see, my entire life I've looked young for my age. Like in high school, I looked like a middle schooler, and then in college I looked like a middle schooler. Even in my 20s and early 30s, I would always get carded when I ordered a drink at the bar. But this started changing in my mid-30s when the grays became more prominent, and it definitely made me look older. It made me feel a little older. I thought about dyeing my hair, but I wasn't going fully gray. I didn't want to, go to a salon and pay a bunch of money and possibly be disappointed with the results or maybe just waste my money. And that's why Just for Men Easy Comb In Color was a good choice for me. You can do it at home. It's pretty affordable. You get instant 10-minute coverage, and it lets you target exactly where you need it. So with that said, let's look at the process. The first step is to pick the right shade for your hair color that's gonna give you the most natural result. Now, I have brown hair, but I wasn't sure which shade of brown I should choose. So I used the virtual try-on tool at justformen.com to see how each shade looked on my hair. You can either upload a picture of yourself or you can use your webcam. It's kind of fun to play with, and it also just helps you feel a little more confident picking a shade. Now, Just for Men recommends going lighter if you're trying to choose between two shades, so I went with medium brown. Once you pick a shade, you can either order it or you can go to a local store and buy it. In the box, you'll find a set of quick start instructions, the pre-mixed color tube, gloves, and the twist-on comb. Now, before you use it, the first step, and this is very important, is to read all of the safety instructions and perform a skin allergy test 48 hours in advance before you use the product. So I did that before making this video. Once you do that, you're ready to go. So according to the instructions, I started with dry, unwashed hair, and I got my 10-minute timer ready to go. I put on the gloves to keep the dye off my hands, and then peeled off the seal on the color tube. I twisted on the comb applicator and squeezed the tube to get some color out onto the comb, and then I was ready to start combing it in. So starting with the grayest areas, in my case, the sides of my head, I combed in the color from front to back. According to the instructional video, you're supposed to use a generous amount of color and keep squeezing it as you're combing it in. The goal is to get all the way down to the roots. Now, originally, I was thinking I would just do the sides, but I decided to just do my whole head just to really go for it and see how it looked. So I kept combing it in over the top and down the back. After I was done combing in the color, I started the 10-minute timer and waited. Once the timer was up, I got in the shower and rinsed out the color until I couldn't see any more of it washing out. So basically, you want to keep rinsing it out until you see clear water running down the drain. Then I washed my hair like normal, just using my normal shampoo. I was a little nervous to look in the mirror after I got out of the shower. And of course, my hair looked a little dark because it was wet, but I towel dried it and then just styled it like I always do, using a blow dryer and a little bit of medium hold product. And I was worried that it was going to be like too obvious or too dark, but the result was totally natural and I really like it. Of course, I went downstairs immediately and showed my wife, and here's her reaction.
Wow. Wow, it's so natural. Like,
Yeah, it's subtle.
it's like you just look younger.
Now, I would definitely do this again, especially considering the fact that I can just go to the store and get a kit for like 10 bucks. You know, I love that you can do it at home. You don't have to go to a salon. It's affordable, it's quick. Now that I know how to do it, especially, it's really easy. So if you've ever thought about coloring your hair, whether it's total coverage or just reducing some of the grays in certain areas, I say go for it. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with gray hair, by the way. It's totally fine when your hair starts going gray and you don't have to do anything about it. You can just rock the salt and pepper look or even the totally gray look. That's cool. But if you do want to try dyeing your hair or reducing some grays, I definitely recommend Just for Men Easy Comb In Color. I'm very happy with how natural it looks. And again, you can find this stuff at local retailers or you can buy it online. And of course, I will leave a link down below in the description. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about this process, just let me know, leave them down in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks one more time to Just for Men for supporting the channel and sponsoring this video. And thank you as always for watching. Until next time, stay stylish.